Chiliz value equivalent to $0.134 a coin. The present exchanged cost range $0.22.160. The earlier day close $0.130. The change was plus 35%. Reverse rate OS to CHZ. Chilliz figure for July 2024. Before all else cost at $0.11. Excessive costs 14, while low costs are 11. The arrived at the midpoint of costs are 12. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's ends 13. Change for July 18.2%. Chilliz cost expectation for August 2024. Before all else cost at $13. Excessive costs are 16, while low costs 13. The found the middle value of costs are 14. Chilliz cost gauge toward the month's ends of 15. Change for August 15.4%. Chilliz gauge for September 2024. To start with cost at $15. Exorbitant costs 18, while low costs are 15. The found the middle value of cost was 16. Chilliz cost gauge toward the month's end 17. Change for September 13.3%. Chilliz cost expectation for October 2024. To start with cost at $17. Exorbitant cost 20, while low cost 17. The found the middle value of cost 18. Chilliz cost gauge toward the month's end 19. Change for October 11.8%. Chilliz gauge for November 2024. In the first place cost at $19. Exorbitant cost 21, while low costs are 19. The found the middle value of cost 20. Chilliz cost gauge toward the month's ends 20. Change for November 5.3%. Chilliz cost expectation for December 2024. First and foremost cost at $20. Exorbitant costs 22, while low costs 20. The found the middle value of cost 21. Chilliz cost estimate toward the month's ends 21. Change for December 5%. Chilliz estimate for January 2025. First and foremost cost at $21. Exorbitant cost 24, while low cost 20. The found the middle value of cost 22. Chilliz cost estimate toward the month's ends 22. Change for January 4.8%. Chilliz cost expectation for February 2025. Before all else cost at $22. Excessive cost 25, while low cost 21. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 23. Chilliz cost conjecture toward the month's ends 23. Change for February 4.5%. Chilliz conjecture for walk 2025. At the outset cost at $23. Excessive costs 26, while low costs 22. The arrived at the midpoint of costs 24. Chilliz cost conjecture toward the month's ends in 24. Change for spring 4.3%. Chilliz cost expectation for April 2025. Initially cost at $24. Excessive costs 27, while low costs 23. The arrived at the midpoint of costs 25. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's end Z25. Change for April 4.2%. Chilliz figure for May 2025. To start with cost at $25. Exorbitant costs 28, while low costs 24. The found the middle value of costs 26. Chilliz cost gauge toward the month's ends 26. Change for May 4%. Chilliz cost expectation for June 2025. Before all else cost at $26. Excessive cost 29, while low cost 25. The arrived at the midpoint of costs 27. Chilliz cost conjecture toward the month's end 27. Change for June 3.8%. Chilliz conjecture for July 2025. At the outset cost at $27. Excessive cost 29, while low costs 25. The arrived at the midpoint of costs 27. Chilliz cost conjecture toward the month's ends 27. Change for July's 1%. Chilliz cost expectation for August 2025. At the outset cost at $27. Excessive costs 33, while low costs 27. The arrived at the midpoint of costs are 30. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's ends on 31. Change for August 14.8%. Chilliz figure for September 2025. Initially cost at $31. Excessive costs 31, while low costs 24. The arrived at the midpoint of costs 28. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's end 26. Change for September 16.1%. Chilliz cost expectation for October 2025. Before all else cost at $26. Excessive cost 26, while low cost 20. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 24. Chilliz cost conjecture toward the month's ends 22. Change for October 15.4%. Chilliz conjecture for November 2025. At the outset cost at $22. Excessive cost 22, while low costs 20. The arrived at the midpoint of costs 21. Chilliz cost conjecture toward the month's ends 21. Change for November 4.5%. Chilliz cost expectation for December 2025. At the outset cost at $21. Excessive costs 25, while low costs 21. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 23. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's ends 23. Change for December 9.5%. Chilliz figure for January 2026. Initially cost at $23. Excessive costs 29, while low costs 23. The arrived at the midpoint of costs 26. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's ends 27. Change for January 17.4%. Chilliz cost expectation for February 2026. Initially cost at $27. Excessive costs 33, while low costs 27. The arrived at the midpoint of costs 30. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's ends on 31. Change for February 14.8%. Chilliz figure for Walk 2026. Before all else cost at $31. Excessive costs on 31, while low costs 24. The arrived at the midpoint of costs 28. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's ends 26. Change for spring 16.1%. As to CHZ expectation for April 2024. Before all else cost at 667 coins. Exorbitant cost 11,111, while low 6,250. The found the middle value of cost 8,280. The US to CHZ gauge toward the month's end 9091. Change for April 36.4%. Dollar to Chilliz gauge for May 2024. First and foremost cost at 991 coins. Exorbitant cost 14,286, while low 7,143. The found the middle value of cost 993. The US to CHZ conjecture toward the month's end 9091. Change for May's %. As to CHZ expectation for June 2024. Initially cost at 991 coins. Excessive cost 10,000, while low 8,33. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 9,129. The US to CHZ figure toward the month's end 991. Change for June 12%. Dollar to Chilliz conjecture for July 2024. At the outset cost at 991 coins. Excessive cost 991, while low 7,143. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 8,254. The US to CHZ figure toward the month's end 7,692. Change for July 15.4%.